Military efforts are surging in Afghanistan, and with them a rising death toll. Afghan officials believe a roadside bomb killed a NATO soldier Monday. This comes after 2 U.S. Marines were killed in a roadside bomb Saturday in southern Afghanistan.
I think Afghanistan remains to be dangerous as it was before. There are more activities in terms of the insurgents. I think there has been a rise in insurgency activities.
Barmak Pajwak is an Afghanistan affairs analyst at the United States Institute of Peace. He says the escalated violence is to be expected with troop escalation and the presidential election in August.
We have noticed a lot of activities in the north, areas that traditionally were considered very safe, but there are increased activities by the Taliban and the insurgency in those places. Also, we have witnessed more bombings, suicide bombings in the south, in Kabul or around Kabul. So I think the security situation is quite alarming.
More than 190 foreign troops have died in Afghanistan this year, keeping it on pace to be the deadliest year for international forces since U.S.-led troops pushed the Taliban from power in late 2001. Washington is already assigning extra troops as part of President Obama's new strategy, with numbers expected to double to 68,000 by the end of the year. There are currently 90,000 U.S. and NATO troops fighting in Afghanistan. Routes used for drug and weapons trafficking.
Not only cross the border and go to the tribal areas of Pakistan, but also those supply routes are also used by drug traffickers that are a main source or one of the main sources of income for the Taliban.
Meanwhile, the European Commission says it will deploy about 100 observers to Afghanistan to help monitor presidential and provincial elections. The European Commission says the observers' safety will be provided by Afghan police and private security firms.
In Afghanistan, we need to do the same, to bring a government that is able to take care of Afghanistan, that's responsible to Afghanistan. There were reports that people in Afghanistan, they actually prefer the justice that the Taliban provide than the Afghan police that's supported by the international community and Karzai's government. So governance is a big issue.
Despite the outbreaks of increased violence and deaths, there have been no official numbers of Taliban casualties. For Press TV, Colin Campbell, Washington.